Hello and welcome back to Survival Challenge. Right, we are just heading to the shop here, literally from where we left off at the end of the last episode. I have put it to 5 times speed now. We did have 1 time speed in the first episode because just a way to get things sort of started, if you will. We are at the shop because although we need money for a tractor and we need money for a cultivator so we can actually get some sort of fields created, I think we should try and find a very small trailer to attach to the John Deere so that we can take more wood and more eco rubbish to make more money, because by the end of this episode I do absolutely want to own a tractor and a cultivator, if not even a drill as well. Now I know this is kind of a, we only have £2,400 and we're going to spend a little bit on a trailer, but that is absolutely fine. We're going to need a trailer anyways for grain. Now I don't think, right, have another check in the sale. I don't think there are any big trailers that we're going to get. I do want to start down here and see something. Yeah, no, that's a bit 8 obviously out of our price range. Low loaders as well. Oh, we do have this, but that's absolutely tiny. I think that belongs with the same for the very small John Deere, not the one we have. But if we go up to trailers here, we do. So we've got this one, but we can't afford it. But I do have a few that I tossed in. Yeah, many mods here, but they're all just a bit out of price. Ooh, that one's all right. But I think that's meant for the very, very small John Deere mower, which we might buy for a mowing setup. Who knows? Right, so it'll be between these two wooden trailers. I think we'll opt for this one, just because it's the cheapest and it can still hold lots. I don't know. The coffin. Oh, it's a terrible name for it. So it does hold 1,400 litres. This one holds maximum 31. 25. You know what? I think we'll wait. I would like to upgrade to one of these ones eventually versus that one there, just because it can hold eventually so much more. But yeah, like for silage and that. But I think we'll go for this wooden trailer here. Oh, that's a bit funny. Right, okay, so we can remove the front and the back and the entire thing. And yeah, I think we'll keep it like this. It is free to change it, but I think this will just keep the wood or rubbish in a bit better. I don't know if there's any straps on. Usually this type of trailer wouldn't, but we'll have to just find out. Right, I would like the wheels to be the same size, if possible. Again, all of these are free, so maybe we just pick one of them? I don't really know. Yeah, I would like something that has the same size. Is that front one bigger? That just looks so funny. Well, if it looks rubbish, then we can always change it, but I think those are quite good. I kind of like those ones. It seems a bit more rugged, I suppose. Again, we can always change them around. Reflectors. Have we got reflectors on? Oh, just in case, because we are going to be driving on the roads. Again, it is free, so any free thing is good. What is the main... Ah, right. Can we go green, since we are operating it with a John Deere? Nice. It is free anyways, so it's fine. Oh, it's a bit much in it. Yeah, we'll go for a darker frame color. Try and find the most wooden looking one. I think that actually might be. Don't know. This is, yeah, I think I'll change that as well to a black. I'll keep it very simple. I don't think it's something we're going to keep for a long time. Again, we can always change the color around, or sell it in the future or whatever. But I think that is fine. So we'll buy it for £800, which I know is a big chunk of our current money situation, but that's absolutely fine because it's going to help us make even more money. Okay, so the wheels look good. Yeah, it's weird that it looked funny in the shop, but anyways, here we go, we have it. So now what to do? I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head back down to our little area there, because we have that one tree that we haven't fully processed, so we can get that chopped up and we can get it put into here. Hopefully we can manage to get loads of trees sold, enough to earn a bit of money. I was looking at the different tractors they're showing at the end of the last episode as well, and the cheapest ones are about £5,000. So I'm going to say between a tractor and a cultivator, so we can actually make some sort of land, I think we need about £7,000, which we are a bit away from, but we do have trees to cut. We can get some more of the rubbish as well, so I think we might do that. And because I don't want to do just rubbish and trees, of course, and we do have, again, a finite number of all those things, so we do want to get a crop in the ground as soon as possible. So yeah, we'll make our way to our little area, and we'll see you there in a moment. Alright, we have arrived back. The only reason I remember kind of where it is because of that sign. But, oh, I see the tree there. Brilliant. So this is the tree we were working on. We might as well continue chopping it up. Now, maybe we should have opted for the one without the front and back, because this might be a bit problematic, but I just want to ensure that we can fit a full log in there, so we shall see. Oh, good, and I can pick it up. Oh, that's perfect. I think, as well, the bigger size log, the better, because if it's too small, then we don't get as much money from it. I think that's the way it is. I imagine that's how it is. Because if you have a bigger size piece of wood, you might get more for it. But we've already got so much more wood in here than we had before, so... Oh, this whole bit can go on. Now, it's a bit cheeky, that, I think. Right. So if you haven't noticed by now, this series is going to be a bit slow to start, but that's the beauty of the challenge. I love the slow build-up. It does make for a series to, in my opinion, go for a lot longer, because you can really enjoy the process of it. So that's what the plan is. Look at that. We're going to have so much wood in here, it's not even funny. Right, I think if we just chop the very end of this off, it should be fine. Again, just to fit nicely. Oh, it's taken the whole thing. That's fine. So yes, we cannot strap those down, so we do need to be conscientious of that. I think, though, that I want to focus on... Okay, let's have another fly up into the air very quickly, because I would like to see the plan. Okay, so here is the bottom of our area, so we can go all the way up to there and come down to here, and I believe it's about here is the marker for it. So yeah, a little bit this way. So maybe we'll take out this big tree, or maybe keep that as a guide. Yeah, I think we might keep this big tree as a guide, and then if I can make a field out of this area, then I think that would be the best thing to do. So I'm going to go after a few of these smaller trees, just so that we can... Because, yeah, there's some massive, massive trees in there. Some of them are quite small. There is quite a few, actually, if you look at from here. So I think... Yeah, let's go for that one there, because it is the most in our way when it does come time to cultivating as well. This one, I don't think this is our land, but it's so hard to tell. Oh, it is indeed. So this one actually is in the way, so I think we'll cut this one down first, and then we can just kind of keep our own little guide. Should be alright. So we'll get cracking with that. Now again, we can strip it. Now I've lost £1 to fuel fees. Again, I think it's ridiculous that we're losing... That's £2. I'm going to try and keep an eye on that £2 here and there. It's not a big deal. We can consider it like a bit of a tax anyways. It's fine. Not a big problem. As long as we've stripped all the branches off. And, oh wow, this is a massive tree, blimey. Here, let's get that rid of as well. Yeah, maybe what we'll do is we'll call that a tax for removing the stumps. How's that? Instead of fuel, that's our price to pay for removing stumps, which really is a very inexpensive price to pay for removing stumps, to be honest. Right, let's put some really big ones into the back of the John Deere. I just want to line it up so I have a bit of a guide. So I'm going to do a bit of chopping. I don't tend to do I don't really like to do time lapses for this. So if I'm chopping wood, chances are I'm just going... Oh, that's too big. Are you serious? Chances are I'm going to do it off camera and then just show the other process of actually going to the location and all that, because, as I say, it can get a bit nauseating to watch the cutting of the wood. But I will do this rest of this tree on camera just because we're doing it, and it is part of the challenge. I don't exactly know the plan beyond getting a tractor and a cultivator, and that's fine because there is no major rush. We're doing the challenge. We are doing it. So we'll do it as we do it. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a slow-paced series. I'll give you that forewarning now, as if it wasn't already fairly obvious. Here, we'll get something strapped. Oh, no, I guess I have to... There we go. Right. Be a bit ambitious with the next few cuts. Oh, still. Can still take it. There was a struggle, by the way, getting up the... there's a hill that we have to take to get up here. Yeah, that's never going to work, is it? That is cheeky, but that does work. Remember, we are trying to get a tractor today in this episode, so we'll see what happens. Nice. Another one of my sort of rules is that I'm going to do my absolute best to not use any form of super strength, just because it kind of takes away from the challenge aspect. That's why I'm cutting these logs as small as I am, because we really don't want to take advantage of any sort of... It will be cheeky on our own right, basically. Like this. This is so cheeky. I can't really add more on that. Yeah, we better be careful when we take turns, that's all I'll say. Here, I'll try and be a bit cheeky with this one. This is a big tree. Yeah, I didn't think so. Right. So, I'll get a couple more on here. I can't see what I'm doing now. Would be nice if... see how if we can even move. Yeah, nice. Yeah, this little John Deere here, the AMT, although it doesn't, it does have a bit of speed at 53 kph. It does. Oh, blimey! Forgot about that. It doesn't have the power that a tractor does, for example. It just doesn't, and that's okay. And that was proven by climbing the hill that we climbed to get back up here. So, right. Now, I'm going to try and put another sort of bigger-ish log on the... Can I move this yet? Because I can't see with the bloody bushes in the way. It's alright, once we cultivate, I imagine they will all go away. There we go. Nice. Put that right on the top there. Now, I think that's probably it for this load. How much more tree? We've got loads of tree left. Okay, so, let's get to the path here. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a slow run, but this is a much, much more full load to bring to the sawmill, which, by the way, is... Well, we'll take this path to the main road here. Just don't want to lose any logs. Right. Okay, so I won't... we've already time-lapsed down to the sawmill. It's literally just take a right on this road and straight down. So we'll see you there in a moment. Alright, here it is just in front of us, so we'll pull in there. This back left log keeps falling off But yeah, I just took the corner a bit quick, and this one here fell off, but we did alright. I'm going to say, compared to what we had before, hello train, I'm going to say £2,000. 2,198. That is impressive. So we're at 4,000, nearly £4,000. As I say, I do want to earn, on top of this, at least another £3,000. So I think we're going to go back, we're going to do some more wood until we get it. I really don't want to do more of the eco sort of things until we kind of have to, if that makes sense. Especially in the winter time, we'll be able to focus on that, and maybe by then we'll have an even bigger trailer and a more powerful vehicle to pull it. Because as it stands, even with the trailer, even though our maximum speed is 53 kph with this little John Deere, with the trailer it adds a lot of weight. But blimey, if we can get £2,000 per load, then happy days. Yeah, I think we'll try and shoot for a bit more this time round as well. And just need to find out where. Here, we'll turn this way. There we go. So, we'll go back to the tree and get some more logs cut and loaded. Alright, well, we have much more wood than we did in the first load, so I'm really hoping to get a nice sum from this. So as you can see, we did take down that other tree that I was on about, and I think that this will deliver, I want to say £3,000. I really do. And if it is, then we buy our tractor, and I'm very excited for that. I do want to ask, though, as a bit of a feedback, if you do want to see time-lapse of tree cutting and all that, please do let me know. I only don't normally do it, like I didn't in the first survival challenge series that I did, well, the mini series that ended, yeah. I did a bit of the time-lapsing for cutting trees in the beginning, but then I stopped because when I'd watch it back, it was very intense in terms of like how much movement, and it's just like all over the place. If you know, I'd like to hear feedback if you want to see the time-lapse of cutting down trees, because obviously I'm not going to do them in real time, that would just take bloody ages. But yeah, if that's something you do want to see as well, please let me know, and I can absolutely include more tree cutting and loading time lapses. I absolutely don't mind, but please do let me know. Anyways, as you can see, we do have loads on here and a nice stack. Managed to get there. And I'm surprised that some of these I didn't need super strength to lift. I mean, these ones here I expected that they'd be fine, but these big ones on the back of the John Deere there, I'm very pleased that I was able to lift them, because yeah, the bigger the better really for selling. So I'm going to stick to my my initial guess of about £3,000, and I was way off. That was much less. I wonder why. Got played a bit there. That's absolutely fine. We do still need one more load, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to try and find a massive tree and put as much into it as possible. And what I might do, actually, just to give you an idea of whether or not you do like the time lapses for cutting and loading wood, I will do the next tree in a bit of a time lapse, just so that you have a bit of reference for whether or not you actually like it, and then you can give some honest feedback about it. Right, enough rambling, we'll go back, we'll find a tree, and we'll start cutting it down. Alright, I think we'll opt for this big one here, because it's massive and it's in the way of where I want to cultivate anyways. It's a very, very big pine, so we should get loads of wood out of this one, and should work out really nicely. Yeah, we'll just get the, oh, right, oh my goodness, that would have really, really hurt. Alright, there we go. So, we obviously can't do too much on the end here. Oh, that's alright too. Yeah, let's get that in there. I'm going to try and put these big ones here. Is there a collision or something? There we go. It just didn't like being placed there, I suppose. Right, got a bit stuck. Actually should strip all these branches off. Right, so as I say, I will do this one in a time lapse, and you can let me know what you think. Alright, here we are. So this is clearly a bit of a different load than before. We did have 2 trees loaded on this time because, well, this, I think it's a birch or something? Yeah, the birch was in the way anyways, and we needed to fill up the trailer. So, for this load, I'm going to say... I'm going to say another £2,000. Okay, I keep overestimating now. I got it right one time and then I'm wrong all the other time. So, at least we now have £6,932, which I know is a lot. I know, relax. But we have to spend it right away. We do need to get a tractor, we do need to get a field created, and then at least once that's done, we can get back to work with the eco rubbish or trees. Probably the next load, I'm going to test out collecting a bit more eco stuff so that we can make a bit of money from that, test out the trailer. But what I'm going to do now is go back to our little field area, park this up, and then we'll head to the shop and buy our first tractor. Right, well, here we are at Clever Motors with the beautiful mountainous background, and we are here to buy our very first tractor for the series. Now, we'll go into... Well, first I actually want to look at the cultivators. Now, since we don't have to fret with a plow, which is really great news, I would like to find something that is... Yeah, see, these are perfect. Absolutely perfect. It doesn't oh, it does say 31. Ah, well, for the extra, surely the one cheapest tractor can run that. A 5 Hero, I think that would be the best option as well. It's a bit bland in the colours, but... £50 to change. Maybe we'll do one colour difference or something, I don't know. Maybe something like that. We'll have to have a look at what we buy in the first place. So, I think we'll head over to tractors first. Small tractors, of course, small tractors. And we'll go all the way down here. So there's 2 I was looking at. One is the Fiat, which is an interesting choice. 42 horsepower, so it can absolutely run all the Heros, which is really nice. But can the 35? Yes, it can. At the base as well, 37 horsepower. This is our new tractor, absolutely. So it is a bit cheaper as well, 47.50 versus 57. Okay, so 47.57. If we upgrade, of course, we are going to be paying... Right, so 58 for 42. But I think we'd probably opt for even just this one here. But for now, we are going to stick with the base because that's more than we need. Well, it's not... Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. And we have some wheel options as well. Bloody hell. Look at that. Maybe in the future, if we're doing, I don't know, some crazy logging or something. But I think for now, we'll see if they have... Yes, the lovely BKTs. Many options here. We'll stick with standard because we're not really in any position to add more money. That would be cool, but again, really need to keep it as cheap as possible, including a toolbox. We'll just have to hope for the best. We could put that on, but I do quite like the horizontal exhaust come out the back there. It looks quite nice. The swinging drawbar should be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine for a small Hero or something. And it does have the 3 points, so that's also good. We won't put this on, because it's £1,500, but we might in the future. And design colour. Oh, is that the exhaust there? Yeah, just like the 135s. We'll keep it as that. And we've got our very first... Yeah, we might as well do that. Perfect. Front and back, why not? And that's it. So £4,750 for our very first tractor. Brilliant. And we have enough for a Hero, no problem. So that's brilliant. Beautiful. Let's fire it up, see how it sounds. Oh yes. Sounds amazing. Oh, I'm very pleased about this purchase. Got our rear light on as well. Our first tractor, episode 2. It's not much, but it is something. Right, let's go now to cultivators and find that cheap 5 Hero. So we could save £500, but 5 meters, I mean, that's brilliant. Imagine the fields we can create with 5 meters, as long as it can actually work, right? We are 6 horsepower over the required power, so a seeding harrow. Interesting. Well, we'll just keep harrow for now. Tires, not for the extra cash, that's fine. So the main colour, well, we could, I don't know. I don't really want to spend too much on this. Not so much time, just money. But I mean £100, I suppose. It's more so the actual harrows. That looks quite good, actually. Because we do have a bit of orange on the Massey, don't we? Hang on, let's have a look again. Yeah, it's like a copper almost, a burnt orange. Or a dark grey, one of the two. We could do the Ferguson grey as well. I'm just very excited to get this cracking on. I think it's probably something like that, but let's do that for that, and we'll do the main colour as a kind of a dark orange. Quite like that, actually. Yeah, that looks good. I do like some colourful implements, especially since the trailer we bought is rather boring. But I think that is really good, unless that's better. No, I do like the darker colour there. Even for the £100, that I'm okay with. So £1,600 and purchased. There it is. Oh, it's very near. Very near. But now, moment of truth, we shall see. Is it going to work? Please don't lift up in the front. Hey, not bad at all. Oh, the steering is very responsive, considering. That is amazing. Oh, I love how it moves around as well. That looks so good. Okay, well, I think the best option, and yeah, 5 meters, look at that. Oh, that's so good. Okay, we'll put that back. We will make our way now to... do we have indicators? No, we don't. I still indicate anyways, even if we don't. Now, this will be a bit slower of a journey back, because we're at 24 kph versus our normal 53. So we are literally going half the speed, but that's absolutely fine, because we have our very first tractor. Very exciting indeed. We will head... oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Sorry, I was ogling my tractor there. I didn't see you crossing. Anyways, we'll... hitting the pedestrians. Oh, they're going to kick us out of the village. Anyways, we'll head back down to our little patch of land, and we can start cultivating our very first field. Alright, so we are here, I think. It's about here. Let's have a look at the map and see. Yeah, pretty much right here. So we'll use that tree as a guide for now, but I'd like to go along the edge of the road if possible. We'll leave a bit of a barrier. Eventually this path might be taken over by field. Who knows? But yeah, I think we'll focus on here. So there is that tree there. We can cut down trees as we need as we go, but I think this is where my land sort of starts. Do about here, actually. So we'll lower down with field creation enabled, and we are creating our very first field. Oh, this is very exciting. Very, very exciting, and it's working really well. It's a bit slow here. What's going to stop completely? Alright, there we go. Back on it. Come on. So it's not... yeah, I mean, it's working. It is working. I'd rather it be a bit slow anyways. We can navigate without issue. So we'll give ourselves a bit of a, I guess, a headland of it. And go from there. Hopefully we don't run into any stumps or any tree bits that we might have missed. But if we do, we can always clear them out. Now here, I reckon... we don't want to dig into that path, so we'll just try and go... maybe we should have opted for the 3 harrow, but that's fine. Come on. Oh, yeah, this is not great. Come on. You can do it. Little Massey, or Little Ferguson. I guess technically it's not a Massey yet. Still a Ferguson, but that's fine. We don't want to go up too far. Maybe about here, and we'll start to turn. And then we can always tidy up the bits later. But if we follow this down, then we should be in fairly good standing. I mean, there's one tree in the way, but this area is essentially already clear and ready for us to drill in. Well, cultivate first, of course. Must cultivate first. But at the very least, we are getting a field created. Hopefully in a sort of straight line. Alright, that's good. And I suppose we can probably start curving it that way a bit. I'll probably tidy that up just to have it a bit more straight on. But I think we're still good to go to my right a bit as well. That is going to be a fairly substantial sized field by the time we're all done with it. I'm very pleased about this. Well, I think without further ado, we should probably crack on with our first cultivating time-lapse. Alright, well that pretty much does the cultivating for our first field. Just got a few more bits here to remove, and there we have it. So yeah, the tractor did very well, all things considered. I mean, I know the fact that it did go slow a few times is a bit problematic, but at the end of the day, not really, is it? We did, after all, get it done. Now we should be able to see our small, well, it's actually a fairly substantial size field, to be honest. This part is curved, that's fine. This part here can be touched up. As you can see, though, it does go quite up there as far as a hill goes. We are just going to shut this off for now. Well done. Well done, little Ferguson. Absolutely fantastic. I'm very pleased with this. Also, as you can see, I did change the times to times 10, just because I don't want to be stuck in the same month, not really doing as much as we could be doing. I'd like to progress, of course, through the months, even though we do have a bit of a timeline as far as drilling, but we can go as late as November for wheat. However, I do want to do linseed, so that will be also November, actually. We can't do anything with it until September. We can put in canola now, but I would much rather do linseed, as that is such a beautiful crop to do. I think I might also try and come out as far as possible. The only problem with that is that when you come to drill or harvest, you can sometimes... Oh, beautiful. I can't see that. Yeah, we can basically go level up to here. So I'm going to level that out and touch up any other missed bits, but I think that's probably a really good start to our small area. Get a nice view from above. Oh yes, that looks fantastic. I like the distance I've kept as well. I could clean up the sides here a bit, but that is fairly substantial. I mean, if you look at the size of the plot with the field now, it looks rather small. We do have lots of trees left to cut though, which is really grand. And again, just being able to do the farm work in this amazing mountainous area is really, really quite amazing. So here we'll just take flying away for a moment, but we will leave in view with our beautiful new Ferguson 35 and our 5 Harrow cultivator that has done a very amazing job so far. And I look forward to what episode 3 will bring. We will definitely have to get some more rubbish sorted, probably do that in August, but we shall see. We might even move on to September just to put the crunch on a bit more, but we'll do at least one load of rubbish in August. I say rubbish, but it's the eco products that we are going to be selling to the eco station. And now that we have a trailer, we should get even more out of it. So that's the hope, because of course we do have to afford a drill, we have to afford seed, we have to afford a fertilizer as well, the spreader and the fertilizer itself, and then go from there. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Survival Challenge 2. Any feedback, any comments, any questions, please do let me know in the comments. And if you did enjoy the video, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.